Your remedy, hard to settle. I'll climb your canopy to make it rain from time to time. Tell me things I don't wanna know. Say everything's fine, everything.
I'm in a huge pickle. Dilemma. I'm really stuck between choosing the S25 Ultra and the OnePlus 13. But I think what I'm gonna do today to help me decide, switch to the OnePlus 13 and talk about this phone in like a real world review whilst I'm also working on other content that I need to make. It's gonna be quite hectic. Yeah, I'm gonna put my SIM in it and we're gonna go through the day and see what it's like. Well, that's that. My SIM is now inside of the OnePlus 13. I'm only at like 35%. But I have an idea because I feel like this thing is gonna charge pretty quickly. It's pretty fast. Like apparently you can get like a full charge in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I don't actually know the specifics, but that's why we're here to figure this out. I just want about like 50% before I leave the house because I will be topping it up in the car, but I'm not gonna be in the car for like too long this morning, so I just wanna make sure that I'm getting like a decent charge. But yeah, look at that. Super VOOC rapid charging. So there is just like a couple of things that I do need to do. I'm gonna make like a to-do list, keep track of my day a little bit better. I need to work on the video with the 16 Pro Max versus the S25 Ultra. Then I wanna work on my 2-week review. And I also need to go out and I need to drop off my dog. I need to hit up like a couple stores. It's almost Valentine's Day, so I gotta get my wife like something just to be nice and just to say like, oh, do you want to be my Valentine? By the way, what was I at a second ago? I'm at 42% already. It's literally been like 2 minutes. It says at the top right there, ultra fast charging. Well, it did. 44%. Okay, well, I'll update you in like 5 minutes and see where it's at, because that's a pretty good feature. By the way, I post a lot on my Twitter. I usually just post like a bunch of photos and stuff of devices and whatever. So if you want to go ahead and follow me there, it's just at jonvaliagas. I don't know, we're almost at 3K. I use Twitter a lot, to be honest. I'm quite addicted to it. Yeah, we're at like what, 61%, and it's been like, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. That's actually kind of crazy. This juices up fast, man. I'm at 78% battery, so that's more than enough to get me throughout the day. I'm not gonna worry about charging and stuff. Hi, can I just get a large iced coffee?
$2.89, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one. This is the best part of a Canadian morning. If only the coffee was still as good as it used to be. But I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Coffee's coffee. I desperately need it. So yeah. So OnePlus 13. What makes this phone special? Like, why is this a conflict that I'm having internally? And there's a couple of reasons. So I want to split this day up and just talk about things specifically as the day goes on. Like, where do I even start? Okay, first of all, like I mentioned, that rapid charging, absolutely insane. Like, I was at 30% and I was able to get up to like 60 something before even leaving the house, which is really huge. Like, you know, those 10 minutes, 20-minute charges, that is a really big deal if you're someone who's like on the go or forgets to charge your phone at night, or if you're like me and you just don't charge your phone at nighttime. I really pretty much only rely on charging in the car, so I am now probably just gonna get an 80-watt car charger because this phone can support it. Another thing, this phone's UI is incredible. It's actually like, you know, the Google Pixel experience. It's similar to that. It's very smooth, it's very snappy, and it's also just laid out in a way that makes a lot of sense. Like, I don't have a problem at all with this UI, and there's actually a couple of like little neat tricks that I've learned, and it's kind of cool. Say I wanted to move all these icons up a bit, I can literally touch and hold, you know, to edit, and then just swipe up and they go up there. So say I'm on a web page and there's something that I just want to save, you know, something that I thought was interesting. I can just kind of like highlight what I want to save, and then I can just drag it into the file doc. And then now in the file doc, I have like a note of this that I wanted to save. So if I'm like going through spec sheets, if I'm like trying to read about something or learn about something, literally all I have to do is put in the file doc, and that's actually something that I really like. And also if I wanted to read an article and maybe I don't have the time, I go here to AI speak and it'll literally just speak it to me. This is literally just built into this little side dock right here. There's some quick launch things there as well. Super cool. So yeah, and like another thing that I really like about this phone is that this is the 512 gig version, and it has 16 gigs of RAM. Now, 16 versus 12, it's not really gonna be a huge deal on a phone, to be completely honest. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of crazy that at this price point, you can get all of these specs. There isn't really one area in which I think this phone is less than something like the S25 Ultra. All right, let's take one last sip before I head into the store and get a couple of things. Another one.
Oh, you're such a liar. You give no hope. We got through the fire.
Quite a lot of stuff that needs to be picked up, but I need to swap out my camera battery because she is dying. Thankfully, the next place we need to go is literally just right across the plaza. I'm trying to find like a nice mug and like, you know, stuff that's just like, oh, I'm thinking of you. You know, just something that's nice to throw in like a little gift bag or like a little thing. And I'm trying to get some stuff that's like Valentine's Day themed, so I might have to hit up a Walmart.
I wait for the call. I'm trying to hold on, but it's knocking me down and it's keeping me up all night.
I mean, that was more successful for me, to be honest, than it was for my wife because I found a really sick pillow. I swear I'm like a man-child. I don't know, I don't really buy goofy stuff like this, but the office is something that like I'm slowly starting to think about what's gonna bring it together. And I know that I wanna get like a couple plants and stuff. So, I mean, this kind of, it's not a plant, but it helps. I'm gonna post a tweet quickly, filming a real world review of the OnePlus. Say hi to be in it. All right, so I posted the tweet. Let's just see in like a few minutes if anyone has anything to say, if they want to say hi, and they'll be in the video. Yeah, I mean, like experience with like social media applications and stuff on the OnePlus, I honestly thought it wasn't gonna really be that good. It feels just about as good as any other Android phone. Like this is where the dilemma lies because I don't have a complaint, dude. Like this thing is actually just sick. The more that I use it and the more that like I put, you know, it in my pocket in my everyday life, the more I'm just like, what's the point? Like, why not just use it? Speaking of the to-do list, I forgot to drop off my dog. So that's one checked item for the day. Well, I think I said that picture was like 4x6. I gotta find something in my Google Photos that I want to print out. I'm gonna print it out at Walmart. I'm gonna kill a couple birds with I'm gonna print it out at Walmart. I'm gonna kill a couple birds with one stone. Bro, people are so goofy. Look at this. Which design do you like better, OnePlus versus S25 Ultra? And then someone says they all look like iPhones. I wonder why. It's not like, you know, you can really do anything miraculous with a rectangle. It kind of just comes down to comfort, and I feel like these companies are starting to nail it. So I don't know how they all look like iPhone, but apparently they do. But yes, hello, Miggy and Sarath? Sorry, I think it's Sarath. So let's head to Walmart and yeah, I gotta find a photo to print now. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go through my Google Photos. I think I'm gonna do this one because it fits with the theme. Like it's, you know, it's kind of got like that moody kind of gothic theme. And then what's even better is that this photo was actually taken in Salem. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go with my intuition and just pick this one. So let's go ahead and kill that, get that done. And then I still gotta go to Dollarama and get a card or something. And like extra things to throw into a little gift basket.
I sit right here, I'm just spending my time. Sometimes you laugh when I cry.
These machines are so slow. Cool. Not gonna lie, that was easier than I thought it would be. They even let me pay for everything right there. So that means I don't have to wait in this crazy Walmart line on a Monday. It's Dollarama time. Okay, well, I mean, that's everything. What I've noticed throughout the day, like I was just trying to test and take some photos here and there. And something that I've noticed is that the actual, the portrait mode it's pretty good. Like if I take a portrait selfie, the edge detection is like, man, I don't know. The edge detection is really good. Like even these like strains of hairs here, it's picking up. And it looks so natural. Oh, the focus distance is not gonna really help out here. Maybe we do one on the camera. No, move further away. Oh, we can do a 2x portrait. Yeah, man, it looks pretty natural. It even kind of did a good job with like the hairs on my finger over there. I'm just impressed, to be completely honest. Even that. It seems to be pretty good, Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the studio. I'm gonna drop off these things, just get them inside, and then I'm gonna grab my tripod, and then we're gonna go to the lake for a bit, and we're gonna film some stuff with the OnePlus and with the other devices because there's some shots that I wanna get. And to be honest, it really isn't that cold outside. Like, it's only like 1 degree Celsius, so it's not like freezing cold or anything, and it's actually not bad being outside, so I'm gonna take advantage of it today while I can, and just try to get some stuff filmed. And I think that's a good plan. So let's head to the office right now.
Woke up on the wall, 7 years of winter.
I think I went a little overboard.
Always wanting more.
So we're in the studio. I gotta set up Sidus Link on this phone. I just realized that none of these lights are actually gonna be connected. So let's do that over here. Let's turn on this light. All the lights in the studio use Amran lights, so what I have to do is actually use this app called Sidus Link. And so this is like a good test because, to be honest, I have issues with this even on iPhone sometimes. It's a good app. It's not like really the app's fault. It's just, I don't know, a lot of like Bluetooth, a lot of Wi-Fi. So, you know, I'm not even on the Wi-Fi. And I've noticed that my service down here is pretty good. Loading scenes, and there's a scene that I have set up with all the fixtures. So now it's connecting. I'm missing 2 lights. They should be connected. There we go. Okay, yeah, worked perfectly fine. Sidus Link on the OnePlus 13. If you know, there's maybe one person out there that's watching that could benefit from that. It's got a quick battery update. So I'm at 58%. I think like the top of the morning I was at like 74 or something. So let's just see what that's like. It's about 12:15. About an hour of screen on time. But it's doing pretty well. I also do use the 1440p display option because why not? 6,000 milliamp hour battery. I feel like I should probably get something quick to eat and then figure it out. Also get to check off another thing. And that is the stores that I had to visit for the wifey. I will say, there is something about the OnePlus 13 that like I really like the look of. I love the curved display, and I also feel like in the hand it does make the phone feel a lot better. You know, the things that I really like and look for in a phone, but the problem with a curved display is that it's harder to get a screen protector for it, or at least a tempered glass screen protector. And the thing is that this phone actually comes with a pre-installed film screen protector. Like, don't get me wrong, it's fine, but I don't really like the plasticky feeling, and I also feel like when you use a regular like film screen protector, it picks up a lot of like extra kind of, you know, dust and particles that just get, you know, kind of grimy and make the display look gross, and it's always something you have to clean. While I do absolutely love the display on the OnePlus 13, I feel like it being curved is a drawback despite the fact that I love it so much. I don't know, where do you guys stand with that? Like, do you hate curved screens or do you love them? Because for me, I'm like in between. I really like the look but not the functionality. I was trying to go to Second Cup or something to get something a little bit different, but I think because school is like ending, it's super busy over there.
You're never here.
There's a couple of things that I'm noticing that I'm actually starting to really prefer over something like the Ultra. So what I did was I cut like the animation speed and stuff. Because of just like how snappy the UI already is, when the animation speed's cut, it just feels a lot quicker. And just like navigating the phone and stuff, it's like night and day. Like from a software perspective, I feel like it's definitely up there, and it's, again, just not what I was expecting. I felt like there would maybe be a little more bloat, it'd be a little more like kind of lame, but even something like the settings app is just super smooth. It's laid out really nice. When you actually go into like your app drawer, you have the option to do a global search. So you can use like AI to find anything that you need, like whether it's settings or whether you're looking for an app, or if you want to do a Google search, it's all just in one place, which is something that I like because it makes it just a lot easier to use.
I would win the lottery.
There you go. All of you guys are there. Thank you for saying
You
hello.
wouldn't be happy for me, but if I blew.
I don't think that was as successful as I would have wanted it to be, but to be completely honest, I have a hard time filming in public, so I mean, that's the best that I'm gonna do. today. But I did write a couple emails. Yeah, just did like a little check-in. Okay, so I'm at the lake now. I have a couple of things that I need to film. Like I said, I need to film some B-roll for the S25 Ultra versus the iPhone 16 Pro Max video. I have to film some B-roll of the OnePlus 13, and I got to just like somehow compile all of this together to make a good video. I need to just basically shoot a lot. So what I'm gonna do is rummage through my bag quickly and make sure I have everything that I need. S25 Ultra, 16 Pro Max. All right, I think I'm good. Oh God, that's not good. People who do like vlogs and stuff, dude, big respect. I don't know how people go out of their way and do this all the time. It's actually so crazy. Like the amount of stuff that I need to bring around to be able to do this, I feel like it's way too much. So we're gonna head up, like this is my favorite filming spot. It's just by like the pier. Just get a couple of B-roll shots that I need. Yeah, hopefully it works out smoothly. It's like overcast, which does suck, but it is also winter and I like shooting outside, so it's kind of a problem that I've created for myself.
Yeah, I'll say it in 100 ways. Please believe me when I say I'm sorry. There I go making yet another mistake. It's killing me to see that look on your face. I show some remorse, it's my fault.
I was expecting to spend like a little more time out here, but it started to rain. That kind of sucks. Okay, it got way too cold, really quick. So what I'm gonna do for a few seconds is just kind of like go through and make like a list of the shots that I know that I need for the iPhone and just kind of go through what I already have and whatnot. Yeah, I think when it comes to that video, it's on its way. There's definitely quite a bit of clips already, and then I have footage of, you know, iPhone and S25 Ultra individually, so I'm not too worried. Then I also want to make like a quick list of things that I know that I want to talk about for the OnePlus, because I'm impressed, dude. I'm very impressed with this phone. I wasn't expecting this thing to be like this simple. I don't know, but let's get to work. You know, I just realized that I haven't really given like the speakers a fair shake. What do they really sound like? I gotta pull up Crab Rave or something. Am I tripping? What the hell? Hold on, this is crazy. This is crazy. 1 second. Ooh, the S25 Ultra though, oh my god. Honestly, better than the iPhone. The S25 Ultra is just a little bit louder, but the OnePlus sounds really good. I think that it goes S25 Ultra, OnePlus 13, iPhone 16 Pro Max. I cannot believe that we're in a day and age now where the iPhone is behind in speakers. Holy crap. There's also this thing called Holo Audio that I want to try out, because apparently it's like, I guess like a Dolby Atmos or whatever you call it thing, where you kind of just hear the sound coming from all around you. So I'm gonna give that a go right now, again, on Crab Rave. Okay, now what does that sound like with it off? Maybe YouTube app doesn't support it? Oh, wait, hold on, okay. The demo that it has, I actually kind of got tripped out because it felt like it was behind me, so I'm not sure in which area, like, I don't know how this works necessarily. This is gonna be something that I'm gonna cover in the full review. It didn't sound like it made a difference on YouTube at all, but that demo quick was actually, I'm gonna have to look into this more because that was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm surprised with the speakers, dude. That's actually crazy. I think people severely underestimate how much work actually goes into this. That sounds really weird. I'm not trying to say that my job is incredibly difficult, but like, this is what the table looks like after just a couple of hours of being here. Crap all over the floor because to get some shots, I ended up cutting a hole in this box so that I could sit the phone upright. There's just like crap everywhere that needs to be cleaned before I head home. I'll do just like a little bit of a check-in since we're doing a little, not really day in the life, but like a real world review. I'm at 25% on the OnePlus. And the reason why I'm at 25% is because I did get some footage of it actually playing the game, Warzone Mobile, and I needed to download it and stuff like that. But it's 422, and that's pretty good battery life, to be honest. 1440p, not really caring. I'm using it a lot. I almost just fell. Let's go ahead and clean this up. Honestly, super impressive day with the OnePlus 13. Like, I'm pretty surprised. That sounds bad. Like, I wasn't expecting the OnePlus 13 to be bad or anything. It just, in my head, I feel like at that price point, there's gotta be some drawbacks. It's getting a little darker here. I think what I'm gonna do, probably find something to eat, head home for a bit, drop off all this stuff, and then pick up my dog. I don't know, we'll see. I don't understand what's up with people and like not knowing how to drive when there's like the littlest amount of snowfall. Like, don't get me wrong, there's snow outside, it is currently snowing, but people just do not know how to drive. People like, I don't know. You all need to hop on some like sim racing and learn how to control a vehicle or something. Heading home from the studio takes me like 10 minutes. This drive has taken me like 25 minutes, man. It's actually kind of insane. I ended up ordering food whilst I was stopped at a red light because I was getting kind of sick of the traffic over there, but I got myself some Ito, gonna eat some Japanese, and I'm hyped, and then I'll grab my dog later, but yeah. I got my wife's stuff here that I gotta sort out, and yeah, we're at 19%, so not bad, not a bad day at all. From 70%, and that was at like almost 9 in the morning. It was like 8 something in the morning. So we've been using the phone for 7 hours and 24 minutes, and we have 3 hours and 8 minutes of screen on time. 8% of that is the camera app, so the camera app seems to drain it quite a bit. I wouldn't really call this like a fair day. For one, the phone didn't get a full charge. For two, this phone has not learned my usage patterns yet. I'm also using 1440p, and I've been using Bluetooth the entire time, and I've had a couple of phone calls, and yeah, I feel like for being on 5G for most of the day, not being able to use CarPlay and stuff and actually charge the car, or Android Auto, I would say it's definitely fair. I mean, I'm home now. This is when I would probably be charging anyway. I'm gonna keep using this though, because I know that the screen on time is definitely something that could be a lot higher. So I'm gonna see how it goes, but I think this phone is something that I'm probably gonna switch to. But yeah, I would say that this was a pretty successful day. Just waiting on food, and I'm gonna muck. Sheesh. I don't know what happened, but let's not talk about that. I'm gonna call it here. It's been a long day. I'm pretty tired. I have to do some editing and stuff still, so it doesn't end, and then I gotta pick up my dog now. I hope you enjoyed this. I don't even know how this is gonna turn out. But yeah, on the off chance that you watched all the way through, drop a snowflake emoji because it's chilly outside in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.